We're very proud to support this campaign. We know that cost of living puts huge pressures on families.
We want to stand strong and be the voice of those people that we support in the community every day.
Over the last few years, we've seen so many families seek support in our services that have never sought support before.
We've seen extremely large increases in demand for those programs, whether it's community housing, whether it's a school breakfast, children turning up hungry and not having a meal before they turn up to school.
We're servicing tens of thousands of Queenslanders who are vulnerable every year, and they're presenting to us with more and more complex issues that are simply because they don't have the choice that many of us do.
When there is a cost of living crisis, volunteers aren't able to come to their volunteering positions. They can't pay for transport, they can't pay for their uniforms.
It is so fundamentally critical that government, both sides of government, are aware of the situation that we're in and how many people are suffering through the cost of living.
Meals on Wheels in Queensland has been operating for nearly 70 years, and I think it's fair to say our members haven't seen conditions like this for the people in our communities over our history.
A campaign launched today demands action from both sides of politics in the lead-up to the state election.
A call to action by frontline services as South East Queensland becomes the epicentre of the cost of living crisis.
Families are making really, really difficult choices between paying the rent, keeping the lights turned on and putting meals on the table. This election year, there is one question Queenslanders will be asking: which leader has the courage to make Queensland fair?
We do have thousands of people that are unable to get a bed.
This is not a blue sky ask. These are sensible asks made in the context of a booming economy.
New research shows Queenslanders are skipping meals and missing medication to survive the cost of living crisis. The Queensland Council of Social Services Living Affordability Report says a single parent's weekly budget is more than $150 in deficit.
We're seeing increasing costs in housing, in electricity, in food.
And while the government's introduced measures like 50-cent fares and electricity rebates, there is an opportunity to do more in the lead up to the state election next month.